Okay, excellent. Normally I'll just rant on fucking Snapchat or TikTok, but like due to everything, spiritual warfare, environmental warfare, systematic warfare, technological warfare, yeah, everything. Just obstacles everywhere. Yeah, it's just a lot to explain. Okay, with the phones, there's no cell phone data and like Wi-Fi is not connected to it. And this is based off my living situation, another warfare situation. Or normally I would like leave the house to go to one of the corporations, Walmart, to use the free Wi-Fi, and I'll just TikTok or Snapchat. So yeah, before then I used to be able to afford a cell phone bill. So, but like mental health, there's a warfare on that. Being black, there's a warfare on that. Being a woman, there's a warfare on that. Being gay, there's a warfare on that. Being outspoken and an activist, there's a warfare on that. Wanting to be a genuine soul and heal, there's a warfare on that because they make money on the mentally ill. So yeah. That being said, I was watching tarot and spiritual stuff, and I just realized spirituality, this new age of spirituality, and religion are all scams. I'm gonna say that again. This new age spirituality is a scam. Even tarot. Like I used to delve in it. I have a whole bunch of tarot decks. It's just another form of divination, like the Bible, like religion. And honestly, you don't really need it. You just read energy, and 99% of the time, the energy is fucked up. So yeah, there's that. Especially in my experience. I was blessed with those cards. I say that sarcastically and condescendingly. It's not a happy place to be. With that being said, I was been watching these videos and I just had the realization that like it's always the same fucking message. Karmic this, karmic that. People doing spells and sending evil eye and karmic lovers, karmic friends, karmic workplaces. And like it got me thinking, like I never really seen a video that ever talks about life or like the government or corporations. Because like when I be listening to these readings, I be tapping in and I'm like, it sounds like the government. It sounds like America. It sounds like existence. It sounds like what y'all so-called God or spirit. And I just find it funny. Like they got all these answers. And when I talk about karma and justice for those who do good, but like where's that at? Especially for me, because I've been minding my business, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And I just seem to run into trouble. It's like something doesn't want me to find out the truth, but like have different platforms for me to find out the truth. Or is that just to distract me? Like, and like that's my realization that spirituality, tarot, these spiritualists, gurus, these belief systems, it's all a scam. They don't help you do much. All you really need to do is be a good person. And what a good person means is having a set of morals. So, like, don't be racist. Don't be a sexual rapist. Don't be a molester. Like, anything with sexual assault. Like, and that seems to be like an issue in the male community, but also females too. Yeah. Patriarchy, capitalism, sexism, discrimination, ableism, the mental health, being considerate, being compassionate, being of love. Don't be evil and negative. Don't wish bad on people who are just minding their business. Don't be a pedophile. That's another thing. And that's an agenda that is pushed a lot. The over-sexualization of children and women, and especially Black women, but as well the disrespect and a lack of protection for those identities. So yeah, I just feel like if you don't do any of those things, that's what makes you a really good person. I mean, technically they have laws on that, but they don't really appear to it because there's motherfuckers who are running around who are still doing it and have like secret covens and codes and sacrifices and gangs and games and platforms to bring in that and to perpetuate it. The sex trafficking, the organ trafficking, the child trafficking, the women trafficking. I mean, even men trafficking, just trafficking in general. Just going against somebody's free will and consent. I feel like what it alleviated is keep your hands, eyes, mouth, everything that you have with your own fucking vessel to your fucking self. I feel like that will alleviate a lot. Because first of all, I don't need nobody to govern me. I really don't. Like, who died and made y'all God? And last time I checked, that's not a motherfucker I want to have as a role model. Okay? That motherfucker is illogical and is a definition of mental health. Genocide, because you as a being know all, but still decided to create beings that will make mistakes so you can punish them? Okay, that makes sense. That's crazy. Very. Yeah, not a role model. And not a type of person I would want to get guidance from. And the beings that they created, supposedly, why would I want to, like, adhere to any type of leadership from them? So, yeah. With that being said, and the mere fact that this deity allows the fuck shit to happen, and the fuck shit is what I just talked about: racism, the sexual assault and the rape, the disrespect, the trafficking, the discrimination, the systematic injustice, just every evil and toxic things, and then allowing that shit to happen to the innocents, especially babies and children, and people who minding their own fucking business. Yeah, to any gods. The Christian God, the Muslim gods, the Indian gods, the Chinese gods, all gods. Because, like, if you're a god and you have all that power and knowledge, why don't you share that? And then use your power for good to keep these motherfuckers in check. And that's technically what we do, what we have with this so-called justice system and laws. But, like, y'all use it to be oppressive. And y'all focus on the wrong things. The things y'all should be focused on, the things I just fucking talked about. So with that being said, my realization is everything's a fucking scam. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. I don't know how the fuck y'all got in power. But, like, obviously y'all had a head start. Born 1997. And, like, I found myself going through this spiritual awakening and really connecting to certain energies that I shouldn't have been connected to. And, like, that's how I feel with existence, majority part. Because this whole thing's just a fuck shit. It's really annoying. I hate it here. I don't like people telling me what to do. I don't like people telling me what to do who don't know what the fuck they doing. And as well don't adhere to the shit that they trying to tell me what to do. Okay, so let me run that back. I don't like listening to people who don't adhere to the shit that they try to get me to do. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So with that being said, I had a realization that Everything's a fucking scam. These belief systems, these chakras and shit. Fuck that shit. Everything's a scam. It ain't gonna save you from shit. There's too much negativity in the world. And if that was the case, based off 400 years, especially if black people was minding our own fucking business, we would have had our justice and our reparations. But I'm talking about for like 2022, we wouldn't have been going backwards. Roe versus Wade, the body autonomy, abortion rights, the sexism, the misogyny, the patriarchy. What else? This is a lot. And I just realized another thing that brought me with that is like there's tarot based on different aspects when it comes to love, especially in career and just like karmic, toxic, evil energies, entities that send evil eye and like wish bad on people, wish for somebody's downfall, who do magic to block blessings or somebody's stability, especially financially, spiritually, energetically, emotionally, verbally, environmentally. And that just sounds like the government in America and the world, but as well people that I do know. From workplaces to society, to family, to friends, to lovers, but all those are exes because I X them out my circle. And with that being said, I realize that with everyone I interacted with, I've tried to come from a place of understanding because I grew up knowing what it felt like not to be understood and to have my words twisted and my motives twisted. And I don't appreciate that. So I give people the benefit of the doubt. And that steered me wrong in so many ways. Still, now I'm right here. And I feel stuck. And that's probably what they want. And I'm aware. And like, you got your wish. I mean, it really wasn't that hard. I was naive. You maxed yourself and you lied and manipulated. But I had genuine love and the benefit of the doubt and compassion because I know we make mistakes. But in the end, it still led me here. Because not only with these individuals' choices of behaviors of toxicity and evil, we have a system that perpetuates it as well. So there's that. But I realize with me trying to be understanding with other people, having that reciprocated back always lacked. Always. And I just realized that I really finna be in my era of fuck everyone and fuck everything. Because if you're committed to misunderstand me, when I give so many examples verbally with everything that goes on in the world, but also with personal experience from my own and even the person, especially if I know them that well, and they're committed to misunderstanding me, there is no way that the relationship could coexist. And the only reason that I'm able to perceive you is because we live in a fucked up existence. Honestly, what popped up in my head is there's a tarot message since y'all love tarot so much, since y'all love preachers. And like, it really got me thinking. I really feel alone. I feel like I live in this paradigm where it's just evil, toxicity everywhere I turn, especially in this chapters or chapters of my life. And it's always been like that. It's just the veil has been lifted. I see people for what they really are, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. And people will try to hide it. People see me and see my authenticity, my transparency, my goodness, my love, my compassion, my consideration. and think they could take advantage of it. And most likely have. Because I was giving, I like the boundaries. Because I know what it feels like to have lack. I know what it feels like to want something. And I've always wanted to be the person to help somebody get to that place, to get it, whether I had the information or if I had it myself. And people take advantage of that. It's fucking sickening. And this is in any dynamic. Society, existence, family, friends, lovers, but all exes. And now y'all mad because I don't want nothing to do with y'all. So you wish death spells on me. You wish poverty spells on me. You wish ugly beauty spells on me. You wish unhealthy spells on me in regards to my health and my being. Y'all wish instability on me. Y'all wish ugly on me. Y'all wish evil on me. Y'all wish toxicity on me. Y'all wish instability on me. And then somewhere in some of y'all's mind, y'all think that will make me come back. Because if there's no options, if things are just going awry, that somewhere in my head I'm gonna think, damn, let me go ask this person for this and that. Nah, bitch. I grew up having to get shit on my own. The fuck do you think this is? And knowing that as well, you think I would give y'all the satisfaction? Nah, bitch. Nah. Fuck that. Nah, bitch, I'd rather struggle, in which I am. With the accumulation of y'all's behavior and spell work, but as well systematically. Because people like me ain't meant for this world. Shit, no one meant for this world, to be honest. I didn't come here to play. If I came here to play, it wasn't like this. I came here to live, not survive and be a victim and traumatized. Y'all are disgusting. Disgrace. And I can count on 3 lifetimes. Each situation a little bit different, but during my life experience, some moments was definitely deja vu. Like, I've been here before, and it feels like technically an end of the world. But I know I'm connected to an energy that watches me, or energies that watch me. So with that being said, the closer I get to my truth or my centered being of fuck this shit, I feel like I've become a little bit more dangerous. Do I have attachments to everything I worked hard for? Through the abuse, from upbringing to family heirlooms to the workplace and society, especially with my mental health? We ain't supposed to be working. Who did this? That's abuse. Nigga, that's rape. Raping me of my free will and free choice. Because y'all want to be assholes. Because y'all want to work. Then y'all work, bitch. And on top of that, most of y'all who were in power positions did not work. Y'all got there based off the back of fucking slaves and racism. And perpetuating behaviors and mechanisms that I already talked about that are evil. Sexism, discrimination, ableism, racism, patriarchy, misogyny, evil, toxicity, abuse, narcissism for one, tyranny, dictatorship. But basically, I'm going to go back to what I was saying, is my realization is everything's a scam. except for being a good person. But in this world, with the way that this existence operates and keeps bringing fuck shit my way, I gotta weigh my options because, like, I know that y'all want bad for me. Y'all want me to be in a predicament where I'm stuck in an authority system, like jail, prison, or the mental health hospital. I already went to jail. I already went to the mental health hospital. I don't plan on going back. And I'm gonna do everything in my power not to. But, like, I'm gonna have my boundaries and I'm not gonna let nobody speak to me in the type of way. I've been done with that as a kid, and I didn't allow that shit as a kid. I started speaking the fuck up. And I'm gonna do the same thing as an adult. I'm gonna do that same thing as a fucking soul who knows right from wrong. And I know y'all know right from wrong too. Because if I know, then y'all know. Because, like, 1997, and y'all been here for how long at y'all big age? Under the same laws and rules and regulations. So I know y'all know. At this point, it's just choice of ignorance and arrogance and being a fucking asshole and narcissist and evil and toxic and abusive. So with that being said, with those I interacted with, my close interpersonal relationships, those who chose to misunderstand me and not even think for a second that, hey, this is my reality and potentially I may have done something to contribute to this reality, all I have to say is fuck you. Because on the other side, when the tables was turned, you wanted me to see where you were coming from by force. And half the time, y'all motherfuckers was wrong. But y'all ego can't handle that. Cognitive dissonance can't handle that. To a certain extent, people pleasing has helped me to be cognizant of my surroundings and reading the room and people's energy. That being an empath. Yet the mere fact that I'm able to take a step back, weigh out the situation, kind of like a Sherlock Holmes type of vibe, or calculator, and be like, yeah, that's where I went wrong. But as well, this is where the other person went wrong. So where is the general consensus and, like, the solution? I have yet to find somebody to do that with. People act like I don't know their fucking motives. But I do. Especially now that I'm spiritually awake. And when I realize one aspect of somebody's motive, I get downloads and it triggers the root principle of it and how it's connected to other evil things. And that's what makes me mad. So in regards to taking advantage of somebody, nigga, that's rape. And rape is just not sexual. Rape is unconsent, going against somebody's free will. Rape is manipulation, coercion, masking yourself, narcissism, abuse. Yeah, it goes to that extreme. It really does. Because in any other standpoint, if you were the actual person, the evil, toxic, abusive person, that person wouldn't have messed with you. But you deliberately max yourself to get what you want, which is manipulation, coercion, and rape. You took that free will from that person. A lot of y'all ain't gonna like that. Because a lot of y'all have done that. You ain't gotta like it. It's not something for you to like. It's something for you to change and address and hold everyone accountable. And this is whether with somebody's body, especially sexually, financially. So who that sound like? Government, narcissists, partners, workplaces, society, emotional, spiritual, energetic, verbal, physical, environmental, all aspects that make up somebody's being or what they could perceive or is perceiving. Basically what they would run into if they walk outside these doors. And even if they didn't walk outside these doors, what could happen to them at any moment? Y'all are terrible entities. Like, of all the ways y'all could have chose to be, y'all chose this. And then on top of it, to have the very aspects of healing those things and being a good person and having the knowledge of being a good person and still choosing not to, behooves me, bewilders me. It's like y'all be evil by choice. I don't compute. I can't compute. Why? So everybody in bed with each other in regards to the financial abuse when it comes to those like myself who spread awareness, who really see what this matrix is, what this evil existence is. I see it all. And I'm never going to stop speaking on it, whether I have money or not. I want everyone to eat. But you have to be civilized. Let's just say that. To eat. So all that shit I was talking about, that evil toxicity shit, that's not civilized. It's that savagery. You can eat on the floor. And if I had it my way, you wouldn't eat at all. Because we don't need that energy. Y'all fond of the death penalty. Yeah, that extreme. I swear, if I was running this shit, none of this shit would be like this. For real. We'd be happy. People would be fed. You probably wouldn't even need health care because, like, the vibration's so high, our bodies we just happy and healed. Like, but everything is free. People creating, people can sit on their ass, people can work if they want to, all by choice. But what we're not going to do is be evil or toxic. That's not a choice. That's a death sentence. You heard? And technically, y'all already do that. So I'm not speaking anything new. I just feel like y'all feel some type of way when I say it. I really do. Because I feel this energy. And, like, this goes back to what I was saying in regards to the people I've interacted with, especially spiritual people who claim they're spiritual, or even religious people. That when I say I feel certain energies, they just look at me like a deer in headlights. Like, okay, maybe we're not on the same wavelength. But now the question is, do you want to know what I'm talking about? Because why ask and not expect an answer? Like, you want something cliche and matrixy and this mask? No, nigga, I'm not on that type of wavelength. And it's not by choice. So this is my reality. I don't need Matrix as opinions or solutions, because that's not going to fix it. How long has I been on here? 30 minutes. I'm gonna post this shit on TikTok. TikTok be getting my fucking nerves. TikTok is another platform that's narcissistic and in bed with in cahoots with the narcissists and evil entities of this society. But anyway, it's a platform for me to speak out my truth, and that's where I learned a lot. There's information anywhere, but be careful because it's always, it could be tainted. So you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. Shit, even with me, I'll be quick to say that. But like this dead ass, I definitely do feel like this. I actually really do genuinely believe I'm right. Dead ass. And if you want to know more, I could give you so many reasons, especially in regards to religion and spirituality. Like spirit got all these answers, but the power to fix this shit is where. But you want me to focus on some matrix ass career, matrix ass love, for what? First of all, you need to fix existence. Get the evil negativity out here. And then we can focus on the shit. People out here chasing the bag, just chasing on a hamster wheel. For this matrix ass shit. I was once there, but it tired my soul. Because a lot of shit is connected to like slavery, to discrimination, to type of abusiveness and narcissism. Especially when I was a correctional officer. It reminded me a lot of sexism and racism. And then when I worked at fast food, discrimination, capitalism, tyranny. The customer's always right. No, they're not. I'm a human too. What else? When I used to work at this call center, I used to work for this healthcare. It's a big company. And it just got me thinking, once again, capitalism, how they profit off of people being disease-ridden, mentally ill, terminal diseases, and like how healthcare is not free. Just everything evil. It bothered my soul and spirit because I'll be on the phone with these people. So you tell me they have to pay to live? And it got me thinking how this system is just fucking corrupt. We have the homeless, we have the poverty. I'm homeless and poverty ridden. I struggle with mental illness. Y'all are the mental illness. But then it's turned and flipped on me like a narcissist. And I'm made to seem like I'm the problem. Because I see things that are wrong. That I know things should be changed. So nobody has to be in this predicament. And I've been seeing that shit as a kid. Why do we have to pay for basic shit that I didn't? That first of all, I didn't choose to be here. And then when I do try to kill myself, then y'all want to lock up a bitch. So you want me to be happy with the mere fact that I'm suffering? Don't that sound like mental illness? Is y'all dumb or stupid? Both. That's not mental illness. That's just arrogance by choice and evil. So once again, why do I have to pay to have a roof over my fucking head with these conditions? These bipolar conditions, from being extremely cold to extremely hot to rainy to fucking windy. Like, what the fuck? Why do I have to pay for fucking food to fucking eat? That's my source to live, bitch. And if I could not eat anything and live, I would do that. But no, that's not how it works. I guess I'm not on that level. But I mean, who is? fucking inanimate objects, technically they're still having a power source to operate on, so that's the thing that they would be eating. And that would be what they would call food. Healthcare. If I feel like something's wrong, because I'm not really connected to my body, because I've been taught by other outside sources about what I should do or what's going on with me, and they could be heavily lying. But if they are telling the truth or have some aspect of it, I should be able to go to the doctor to get it checked out without worrying about the wait time or fucking money. Transportation. Bitch, I don't own a horse. That's another living, breathing thing. I can barely take care of myself due to the systematic oppression and spiritual warfare. What the fuck? I don't need a horse dying on me. With that being said, y'all made this world digitalized and really scarce and sparsed out to where we do need transportation to do about everything, especially technology too. Why do we have to pay for that stuff? Because y'all choose to incorporate certain evolutionized methods. Why do I have to pay for it? Y'all some evil ass bitches. I swear, if I could have my own planet and my own existence, I would. I totally would. I swear, if I was God, I would not allow this shit at all. For real. I'd not be struggling with this guilt, this consciousness guilt, saying that I am the contributor to this. Nah, bitch. I'm trying to kill this shit. I keep incurring obstacles every time I speak out. And honestly, after I'm done with this video, I'm gonna see what the fuck's gonna happen because, like, there'll be some technological weird shit going on. I'm so tired of this shit. I'm on lack because y'all want me to be on lack. But I'll never be on lack. Especially with this mindset, maybe physically. But what can I do about that? I already know y'all don't give a fuck. I feel like y'all want me to give a fuck. I technically still do give a fuck because I give a fuck about myself. And myself just not only includes myself, but the fucking whole collective, the whole fucking world. Even you bad, evil motherfuckers, like, fucking change already. On 3 lifetimes. Plus more. Because I'm pretty sure y'all got, like, all the knowledge in the Akashic records. This simulation is shit. Who needs to simulate this shit? All this shit is just gaslighting and toxic and evil. Nobody needs to learn this shit. Because apparently a lot of y'all don't learn a fucking lesson. There's only what? A percentage of us who ascendant and can't evolutionize? Huh. Survival of the fittest or survival of the smartest? Survival of the compassionateness? Survival of the consideration? Considerationness? Y'all work my everlasting nerve, every fiber in my being, every molecule, every atom, every speck of dust, every germ. Y'all are festive with evil. Y'all are the disease. No wonder everything's going to this shit. Like, for real. And I know a lot of y'all know that. And y'all still choose to do it. And y'all are committed to misunderstanding me. But y'all do understand me. Y'all committed to being evil towards me. Let me just say that. I'm tired of saying misunderstanding. Y'all committed to forsaking everything that I'm saying because it doesn't affect your agenda, your motives, or what you can gain out of being evil or invalidating somebody's experience. This is not just society and the government and the world. This is to family, friends, exes, like ex-lovers, workplaces, jobs, corporations, strangers, nature, existence, gods, everything. Those who perpetuate it. And the only excuse is those who are asleep. Because I was once asleep. I still yet knew that like the world was fucking evil, but like not to this extent. I wasn't aware of the spiritual shit. Like the systematic spiritual injustice of existence. I wasn't aware of that until I got to this position. I was worried about racism, sexism, discrimination, misogyny. I was aware of those things. And even like dictatorship and tyranny. When it came to capitalism and patriarchy, I knew a little bit of those things. But I fully understand and I see it and I perceive it in everything. And it's sickening. And it's not just men who perpetuate it, it's women too. I want to slap the shit out of y'all. I really do. Because what the fuck? How do you how do you feel? How do you think? How do you gain something off of those motives, off of those belief systems? Obviously, y'all able to do it, but like genuinely, how do you gain off of fucking somebody over for no reason? Like on a soulful, spiritual level, on a moral, ethical, conscious level. Social injustice is so important to me, but spiritual injustice is as well, even more pertinent to me. Because it starts there. Because we're all energy, spiritually. What's this? Injustice in general, as an existence, is very pertinent and important to me. I like my head hurt. And I hate being here. So yeah, like I was saying, to those who committed to misunderstanding, because misunderstanding me fits their agenda and their motive to take advantage of me, to gain something out of me, no matter what that aspect is, to where they have to manipulate, coerce, or mask themselves. Fuck you. Those who are secret agents for the very energies and behaviors that I just spoke on. Fuck you. Those who help keep the masses asleep, like I once was, and keep trying to come in my energy field to cause obstacles and interferences. Fuck you. Those who see the wrongs of this world, but somehow still play into it instead of gathering together to crash this fucking system. Fuck you. Those who claim that they real G's, real thugs, real ass bitch, integral, honest, loyal. Y'all know it's not just a relationship, right? It's on a soulful existence level. Yeah, that extreme. So fuck you. Those who are greedy and selfish and inconsiderate and uncompassionate and unempathetic and basically soulless. Fuck you. Those who try to make me feel like I'm crazy. Fuck you. Those who had a part to play in my condition. Fuck you. From upbringing, the workplace, family, friends, and lovers. Fuck you. What else? Those who have bullied me, have perpetuated narcissism, abuse. Fuck you. Those who engage with me in a sexual level, knowing the type of spirit that I am, and took advantage of that, hell yeah. Fuck you. That's right, my nigga. Manipulating, coercion, masking yourself to gain an outcome, especially in an intimate result, an intimate sexual result, that's rape. Fuck you. And to those who watch me, who got everything to fucking say, but accept an investment and a solution to my condition, fuck you. And those who choose, once again, not to get it. When there's so many examples other than my fucking self. It's out there for the world to see. Fuck you. And the only reason why y'all haven't seen it is because y'all benefit off it. Y'all benefit off this system that bullies, that abuses, that causes illness, war and lack and poverty, that causes sickness, that causes hate, that causes assault, that causes pedophilia, that causes rape, that causes trafficking, that causes racism, that causes discrimination, that causes sexism, that causes patriarchy, that causes misogyny, that causes capitalism, that causes tyranny, that causes dictatorship. Y'all benefit off this system. That causes oppression. Y'all benefit off his system. And even if you did a benefit off his system, the mere fact that you know what it results to, the harm that it creates, and you just sit there and watch and make excuses, yeah, bitch, fuck you. And your existence. I get if you didn't know. But when I come into your pathway to address a situation and you want to play stupid, like I didn't give you examples already, and your dumbass say you don't fucking care, yeah, bitch, fuck you. I think that's about it. Now I'm just thinking about how I'm about to upload this on TikTok. Anyway, yeah, I have my realizations. Those who are committed to misunderstand me, fuck you in your existence. And that's a lot of people, especially in my vicinity, unfortunately. I don't know what this timeline is, or this paradigm, or this simulation. I do see other people speaking up on it, but like never really met somebody who is as much angry as I am to where we could fuck up this whole shit together. And maybe that's strategic because of foresight and everything spiritual and premonitions and Akashic records and knowing somebody's destiny or fate. But yeah, to those who try to stop me from blooming and others like me, with everything in my fiber and existence, as I live, breathe, sneeze, shit, piss, eat, suffer, or be happy. Everything I do. Fuck you. And even when I die, fuck you.